We've covered a tremendous amount of material throughout this series, so much so that if I were to talk through a summary of everything that we've covered, it would take way too long for this wrap-up video. If you've managed to follow along with the examples throughout this, then most likely you're feeling more comfortable with front-end development than you ever have. And I'd like to give you a huge congratulations, because what we've done here is far from trivial. We worked our way from the very basics of CSS and HTML all the way through the process of creating a fully functional template. We covered nearly all of the CSS properties that you'll need to use when you create your own templates. We discussed the most important layers that come into play as you take a design and convert it into a responsive website. We worked through some of the most important concepts in performance, accessibility, and automation. And the tools that you now have in your tool belt are ones that will serve you across the board on virtually any project, regardless of whether it's based on a CMS like Drupal, or whether it's a static HTML site, or a project that uses a framework. All of these skills are highly portable, and right now they're in high demand as well. If you've made it through this series, starting from the beginning, then I also have to applaud you on your patience. I'm guessing that not all of you understood what you were getting into by jumping into this series. We covered more material here than we have in any other series on Build a Module, and making it all the way through to the end is a serious accomplishment, so good job. Now, I could just go on and on about how awesome you are and what a great job I'm sure you did, but let's spend the last few minutes in this series celebrating with one last thing that we can add to our site to give it a little bit of personality.